Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. This Shane Mosley Jr. against Daniel Jacobs, for Daniel Jacobs, is a cash grab gone wrong. Gone wrong. Now, you make sure you follow me on Twitter, Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a donation so I can get me a fried rice and chicken wings. Now, listen. For Daniel Jacobs to be, matter of fact, you know what, man? Let me just show you. Don't take my word on it. You know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all what the problem is here, right? Let me show you what the problem is here, people. This right here is the problem. Now, when you take a look at Daniel Jacobs, the Miracle Man, 37 wins, 30 knockouts, 4 losses. One of his losses were by knockout, right? 81% KO ratio of 5'11", 73-inch reach. All right, but this is the problem. We all know he's from Brownsville, New York, right? He made a lot of money under Eddie Hearn. Now, just look at what I'm about to show you here. He's fighting Shane Mosley Jr. on July 6th. The last time this man fought was February 12th in 2022. So he's been out the ring 2.5 damn years. Okay? That right there is not what you want, man. You know, getting ready to get in the ring with a young, hungry lion like Shane Mosley Jr. And this is why I'm saying it's a cash grab gone wrong. Now, when you come now, conversely, you take a look at Shane Mosley Jr. Look, Shane Mosley Jr., one thing I'll say, right, is he's not his dad. I think we can all agree with that. He looked just like him, but he's not his dad. 21 wins, 12 KOs. He has 4 losses, you know. But every time he lost, he learned from that and came back, strung up some more wins, lost, came back, got some knockouts. Anyway, 57% KO ratio. He's taller. He got a reach advantage, right? The way he's fighting these days, the way he got in the ring when he fought Gabe Rosado, he looked very impressive. Matter of fact, the same thing when he went in there and he fought right here. I'll show you the guy's name. When he fought Conley, looked really good, man. Was able to get him to stop, to quit. In round 6, was able to get a KO against Ballard. Before that, in round 7, then got in there with Alberto Lozano, went 10 rounds and fought a very difficult fight, but was able to shock the world and beat a very game Gabriel Rosado. But this is what I'm looking at. Daniel Jacobs said something here, right, that got my attention. He said that he's not fighting for livelihood. He's fighting for legacy. He's always taken on the biggest names, the biggest challenges. And he's been in the ring with a lot of people. But he's saying he's contemplated coming back to the sport of boxing. He's motivated, he's inspired so many people, and there's been a demand by his fans for him to get back in the ring, and he finally decided to do it, and he's all in. So he says he's not doing it for the money. He's back with Andre Rozier, of course, and they're looking to get in there, and all respect is being given to Shane Mosley Jr. as a hungry young fighter who definitely wants to who's been paving his own way and getting out of his father's shadow, right? But they're looking to come in there and do business. Now, when you talk about Shane Mosley Jr., I just have a feeling he's going to get in there and put the bing bings on Daniel Jacobs. People, you can't be out the ring for 2.5 years and come back and think you're going to get in the ring with a guy like Shane Mosley Jr., who just fought in December. You know what I mean? Like, that's a recipe for disaster. Something else that Daniel Jacobs said that blew my mind. Excuse me. He's been back in the gym working for 8 months, getting ready for a fight. Let me tell you something. Once I heard he was in the gym for 8 months, or coming up on 8 months, that's way too long. So by the time he gets in the ring with Shane Mosley Jr., they would have been in there probably about the 9-month mark. But my thing is, you can leave it all in the gym, and I have a feeling that with Daniel Jacobs coming off of the inactivity, and then according to him, been training, working his butt off, just trying to be ready for an opportunity for 8 months, going to be 9 months by the time he gets in the ring with Shane Mosley Jr. I just have a feeling that that's kind of counterproductive, and he's going to leave the fight in training camp and get in the ring and just get the bing beans put on him by Shane Mosley Jr. But something else that I want to point out, Shane Mosley Jr. now, he said he had two options. Shane Mosley Jr. could have fought for a title. He could have fought Carlos Adames. It was either him or Daniel Jacobs, a former champion. And he said he chose to fight Daniel Jacobs because Daniel Jacobs has a name. He fought the best. And Shane Mosley Jr. felt like Daniel Jacobs was the bigger name and the better fighter. He said, why would I go fight Adames? Because nobody would know who I'm fighting. Now to that I say, in the most respectful way, to Shane Mosley Jr., and you hold your horses and stop taking it to the stupid. You knew you weren't getting in the ring with that goddamn Adames because Adames is a goddamn madman. And Adames is the real deal. Y'all know Daniel Jacobs out here is a cash grab gone wrong for him. I'm not saying it's a cherry pick because Daniel Jacobs can scrap. But Daniel Jacobs today is not Carlos Adames. So you hold your horses and let's not take it to the stupid. Shane Mosley Jr. You're going to go out there and try to get the big name on your resume, the old lion, and then go on and bubble up and be in a better space to fight a champion and probably make some big money. Now, when you take a look at, a hood champion, what are you possibly talking about as far as Shane Mosley Jr. and possible opponents if he can beat Jacobs? And what kind of money is on the table, right? Well, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about right now. So let's bubble. Let me pull this up. You can see what I'm doing. So let's just go ahead and get this straight. Let's just bubble on up. Because we're there at 160, right? So let's bubble on up to 160. Travel on down the yellow brick road. And let's see what's going on right here. So now we're at 160, okay? Look. You got Alan Cannulli, who's a killer. Adames is ranked number 2 as far as the ring rack and stack. He's number 2. Adames is the WBC World Middleweight Champion. That would have been a really good fight for Shane Mosley Jr. But I can understand him wanting to go and fight a guy like Daniel Jacobs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to act like I don't get it. But when I take a look at these sanctioning bodies, you look here, the WBO, Shane Mosley Jr. is ranked number 4. He, to me, should be banging with one of the number 1 through 3 guys, but it is what it is. Shane Mosley Jr. is ranked number 6 by the IBF. He should be banging, to me, against some of those guys who are ranked I would just say in the top 15. And you can see Daniel Jacobs is not ranked anywhere on here because he's been inactive for 2.5 years. Then you come and take a look at the WBC, and you can see that Shane Mosley Jr. is, he's ranked number 5. And then he's ranked number 6 by the WBA. But what's his name? Daniel Jacobs is not ranked anywhere, not in any top 15. So this is just giving Shane Mosley Jr. an opportunity, really, to come on out here and pick up a big name on his resume. But if he beats Daniel Jacobs, I'm telling you right now, it's going to help him in his position. You're going to see him bubble up probably in the top 3 or top 4 of all these sanctioning bodies. Because beating Daniel Jacobs, man, that carries a lot of weight. But nonetheless, people, for Daniel Jacobs, this is what I don't like. It's just like Manny Pacquiao coming back to fight Mario Barrios. We know what Pacquiao was. We know what he was. You know what I mean? He was, like they say, the typhoon from the Pacific. You know what I'm saying? That's what Manny Pacquiao was. But he coming back now, 45, whatever he is, about to fight Barrios. Just stay retired and chill, unless you need money. But don't come out here and get yourself hurt. Daniel Jacobs, same thing. You ain't fighting for livelihood, so what you doing messing around here with Shane Mosley Jr.? Shane Mosley Jr. is looking to win. Now, well, does Daniel Jacobs have enough to beat him? Look, Daniel Jacobs didn't have enough to beat goddamn Gabe Rosado when Daniel Jacobs was active. So for those of you who are saying Daniel Jacobs is going to breeze through Shane Mosley Jr., to that I say, in the most respectful way, and that you hold your horses and stop taking to the stupid. Don't forget, Jacobs couldn't even handle Gabe Rosado. Don't forget that shit. And he was active. Now he's inactive, silk pajamas, chilling. He's supposed to come back and put the bing bings on hungry, young, active Shane Mosley Jr. Man, get out of here with that nonsense. Anyway, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, all 7 continents. Daniel Jacobs, you are the man, homie. What the F happened to you is what they're going to be saying after he gets in the ring with Shane Mosley Jr. Just, I don't know what kind of money they're giving him. Maybe $3 million or something. You know they got to give him some money. Come out here, get your little money. Shane Mosley Jr. hopefully make a little $500,000. And then Shane Mosley Jr. go on, hopefully he can finally make himself $1 or $2 million. And then he's won in life. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all keep cool. Shout out to the veterans, 7 continents. I think it's a cash grab gone wrong for the Brownsville native. And he going to probably just sit back and retire after this and leave these boys alone. If your heart ain't in it, don't get in the ring. You're going to get embarrassed, even worse, hurt. And that's what could happen to Daniel Jacobs when he faces Shane Mosley Jr. in the breeze.